Hey everyone, Shack Redemption here to get things going on month 3 of Season 2, Attitude Era Challenge, where WCW is leading the way against Raw and ECW. Oops. Yeah. So we've just done some trades, and we've got a few new superstars on the roster, and we'll see if we can put together a card with those. I think I might have to sign somebody, but let's go ahead and jump in. Let me check out my promises. Shane Douglas wants a match with Benoit. Okay, Benoit's been vetoed along with Luna, I think. Christian wants a rematch against Road Dogg within 2 weeks. I think we're doing that this week. And Triple H does not want most popular cruiser in a match, and that is X-Pac. It's just a match, right? Do not book. Dang it. Well, Bad Timing's not the greatest card, so my idea was to have the Christian and Road Dogg match with an interference from X-Pac because he actually has a rivalry with Christian. So that'll be one match. The other thing we didn't get to finish at the PLE was Gangrel and The Rock. Gangrel's stamina is terrible, but I kind of want to put it in a steel cage and get it done. And that way The Rock can move on to something else, potentially Shane Douglas and the world title. That way I wouldn't have to do a role change for The Rock. And that's stale, so it makes sense to go ahead and get it done. Otherwise it's sitting around for 5 weeks. Medusa and Jackie just finished a rivalry, so I can't do that. I can do a role change on Medusa so she can feud with Luna. I think I'll do that. Make her a heel. Tag team, I was thinking Scott Steiner and Giant, because we can't do anything with Booker T and Scott because Booker is hurt for a long time. Might play the power card on him. Probably makes sense too. So I think Giant and Steiner call out Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. That'll be the next tag team. Road Dogg and X-Pac. Road Dogg and X-Pac. We've moved on from Billy Gunn. And that leaves Steve Blackman and Jackie could be in matches. But Goldberg and Shane Douglas don't have anything going for them. Like I said, Rock could go after Shane once he's done with Gangrel. Benoit doesn't have anything. That could be Blackman. Could turn Blackman heel. Or just sign some people. We do have money. Always sign some people. We are at least signing a face woman, not a fighter. Preferably bruiser or specialist. So let's go lady face, and see what pops up. Ella we had before. Let's go. Ella, 5 weeks. You're going for the title. How about that? And that will be, let's say this match, no title shot. So do we sign someone for Blackman to go against, or do we turn him heel to go against Benoit? I gotta have a match still, so Blackman needs to be in a match. So we'll sign somebody to go against Benoit and someone to go against Blackman. We'll still need someone for Goldberg. This should be fun. Well, Gangrel will be freed up, but injured, probably. Alright, let's look for... Turn Benoit heel, yeah. Yeah, that could work. And then Blackman. Oh, Goldberg Benoit. Yeah. Benoit heel. I mean, I can't do anything with him this week. And then Goldberg can maybe even call him out this week. We'll see. But that still leaves somebody for Blackman. Yeah, let's go ahead and search here. Just see what pops up. Scott Hall, Stone Cold, AJ Styles, and R-Truth. Alright, so if we're doing Goldberg Benoit, we still have Booker T. Steiner. We can do Rock, Shane, a heel bruiser. Scott Hall might be coming back to the squad. Heel bruiser. Let's do it. 5 weeks sounds good. We got money now. Oh, I already switched him in season 1. He started as a fighter and I made him a bruiser, I think. So let's go with Scott Hall. And we will have a match between Scott Hall and Steve Blackman. This can actually be the opener, and we will put something on. Extreme Rules is somebody's. That's Christian's. Sure, Extreme Rules. X-Pac will probably help Road Dogg get the win then. And that leaves. We could do Goldberg to call out Benoit. Or we just do like a promo. We'll have Goldberg call out Benoit, and then we'll turn Benoit heel next week. Hopefully that works. We'll see. Alright, Steel Cage Level 4 Rivalry for sure should get a good rating. These are just thrown together, so it won't get good rating. I'm actually going to switch these, because I think, yeah, we'll do it that way. All singles matches isn't great, but that's all right. We are booking X-Pac, so sorry about you, Triple H. We could do Shane and Benoit. Oh, then they'll both be heel. We'll see. Maybe we do Shane and Benoit and then Goldberg runs in or something. We don't have to turn Benoit in. Until they have a match, I think the call-outs can maybe work. Alright. Not enough money right now to upgrade. And I don't think I want any of those right now. We could send Shane Douglas to the health spa since he is going to have a match soon. Could actually do this one. I'm going to go ahead and do that. So he'll go up in stamina. Alright, let's book this show. Kind of expensive because of a steel cage and an Extreme Rules match. Sabu Canyon opening up ECW. Sabu could get hurt. He does not. 3-star match. Canyon wins. Mike Awesome is the TV champ. Is that right? Or is he the world champ? I don't remember. Up 1 in popularity. Jerry Sweat and Kombucha. I'm not sure how you say his name, but yeah, they're gonna go at it. That's gonna be about a half a star. Oh, it's Giant Cruiser, maybe 1 star. Nope, half a star. Okay. Donna and Sable still doing things, even though they're level 4. Flair's the world champ. Triple H is 1/2 of the tag champs with, I think, Val Venus. Going up against Owen and Cole Quinn. Okay, well, we got a little evolution thing going on. They get the dub, and that's a rivalry, 3 stars. That kind of sucks for 1/2 of the tag champs. Stable gets a little more popular. In a normal triple threat, Undertaker, Chavo, and Lurch Evans. Chavo gets the win. We're going to assume he pinned Lurch Evans, and that's 3.5 stars. Maybe we can spectate. We haven't spectated anything yet. I don't remember how good the Gangrel is that I downloaded, but we can find out. Extreme Rules. Road Dogg Christian, X-Pac coming in to ruin things. Please be at least 2.5. 3.5, and that's a level 4. Wow. Okay. Medusa's a heel now. Jackie and Ella. Jackie wins, no surprise there. 2 stars, but we got a rivalry started. Tag team call out did not work. That's unfortunate. Scott Hall, Steve Blackman. Can that start something? Scott Hall wins. It does. Level 1, only 2-star match. Goldberg, will he start it? He does get a level 1 with Benoit. Cool. Yeah, we've not spectated anything. Let's go ahead, and if it runs too long, we'll back out, but let's spectate. I'll jump through entrances here since we can't hear anything anyway. I have not seen the WCW, so it's not even Nitro, it's just WCW. Interesting. I thought it was the Nitro arena. Cage is being lowered. I think Gangrel looks pretty good. Rock and Gangrel going at it. We do have WCW shirts in the crowd, so that's pretty well done. A lot of NWO and Rey Mysterio. I see a Cactus Jack, too. Eddie Guerrero. Surprisingly, I don't see any Booker T. Gangrel drops down. Leapfrog into a... Okay, over the head. Suplex. Rock coming back. Knocks him on his back and goes for the pin and doesn't get a 1 count. So there are pinfalls, so that is good. We don't have to necessarily see somebody escape the cage, which could take forever. I like that this, this Gangrel has like the blood splatter or the wine splatter or whatever on his shirt from when he would spit it out during his entrance. Big throw into the turnbuckle. Rock taking it to Gangrel. I imagine Rock's rating is much better than Gangrel's. Rock's going for the escape already while Gangrel's stunned. Nope. Just kidding. He's taunting. Okay. And now he'll crank his head. Why is the crowd looking toward the entranceway? Like over on the left side, all these guys are looking over here. A flying elbow drop from The Rock. Yeah, these people aren't watching the match. Gangrel reversal takes out the knee. Big knee to the face. Gangrel might be looking for an escape here. Rock's going to get back up quickly. I've actually not done a cage match on this game, like played it, so I'm not sure what the controls are to escape. That looks like you just jam X over and over and try to escape. I think it used to be like a mini game, kind of like the pen, where you have to stop it back and forth. Rock keeps faking himself out. Maybe he's trying to figure out what the crowd's doing and what they're looking at. We got the sharpshooter from The Rock. Will Gangrel tap? Could that be it? No, Gangrel's pushing out of it. Ooh. Oh, reversal from Gangrel. Rock going for his signature DDT. This is Gangrel's, yep, that is his signature move. The arm trap suplex, or dub, I forget what it's called. And Gangrel with his finisher. Can he beat The Rock? Only a 1 count. It's pretty cool. I know that's technically Edge's, I think, animation for that DDT, but he did take the move from Gangrel, so. The Impaler DDT, I think is what it was called. It works very well. I know we haven't gotten a close-up on Gangrel. Oh, now he gets his own flying elbow drop. but I believe he does have his implanted canines. I don't know what this is. Wow, that's interesting. Ooh, Rock with a kip up, and Gangrel with a flying heel kick of sorts. And now he's asking for the door to be opened while the Rock stands up and watches him. I don't know what that was. It's a rock bottom now. He missed the first time and went for it again. 1, 2, 3, Rock wins. And Gangrel's already getting up. All right, we will see. I'm hoping for 4 stars in this one. Four and a half, and Gangrel is hurt. I don't think actually what we watched was 4.5 stars, but I think everybody, if you're not familiar, these are all predetermined stars anyway. That match could have lasted 2 seconds or 2 hours, and it still would have been 4.5 stars. Okay, moving on to Raw. Yeah, that was kind of fun to stop and spectate. Alex Wright and Kevin Nash. So we traded Nash to Raw. Alex Wright beats him. Ouch. 3 stars. We also traded Maya T. Kirk, who was our champion for quite a while. She's up 4 popularity. RVD and Nicholas Mann, so it's not George the Animal Steel anymore. Now RVD picks up the win. 2-star gets a rivalry going. Beth Spartan gets some popularity. Josie Jane gets a shot at the women's title against Danielle Wallace. Yeah, that must have been a heck of a rock bottom. Maybe hit his head on the bottom rope or something. Danielle keeps her title 3-star match. Broderick calling out Disciple for a level 2. And Hardcore Holly has a chance at the world title against Conan. A couple mid-carders going for the big one, and Conan keeps his title. 3.5 stars. So we definitely had the best show, I would say. Our second mid-card struggled, but I mean, ECW had a half a star match on their card. They got 31,000. We'll for sure get more than that. Triple H and Flair make an incredible tag team. That's fitting. 38, almost 39 fans, 39,000 fans. WCW traded Maya and Nash for Blackman. Raw get the better deal. We'll see. Did you guys see X-Pac jump Christian? Totally uncalled for. Gangrel can really take a hit, but it looked really painful. It's probably spitting up blood. Man wanted an end to the rivalry between Rock and Gangrel. Rock proving he's the boss. Really? Like the final boss? I like tonight's WCW. Keep it coming. Never would expect Medusa to be a bad guy or bad lady. Really missing Booker T. Hoping for a quick recovery. Yeah, I need to look to see if I play my power card on him. He's definitely more important than Gangrel because Gangrel now has no rivalry. Tonight's WCW was a bit of a come down after the good stuff. Again, it was a PLE. You shouldn't expect it to be as good. Everything all right with Gangrel. Been looking frustrated. Goldberg embarrassing himself on the mic. Raw gets 30. So we did have the best show. Didn't get a whole bunch of money, but it was an expensive show. And now we're 42,000 fans up on Raw. And still way ahead of ECW. Still all with 2 GM trophies. 3 weeks to go. We've got our most popular star, Shane Douglas, will not be on the card. Which is fine. Maybe we have The Rock do a call out. You imbecile. I warned you this was going to happen. We're not machines. Wow. Did he ask for time off? Wow. I don't remember seeing this before. Gangrel is super mad. I wonder how much money I can save if I just release him. Scott Steiner wants the main event, and so does Scott Hall. He did ask for time off? Oh, yeah, because I said he wanted to at the PLE, and I said, no, you're in 2 rivalries. Yep, you're right. Scott's in a feud with Blackman. We could throw Scott Steiner in that match, I guess. We didn't get the tag team feud going. We could actually change it up and make it Hall and Steiner instead. But then that would leave Steve Blackman against the Giant Fighter. Giant's not great. Let's do... We'll try to figure out how to make both of them. Make them both happy. Tornado tag gets me a double cost. Can I do that somehow? Can I do a tornado tag? Steiner and Hall against Road Dogg and X-Pac with a run-in from Blackman? That could actually work. Because the tag team feud did not take off, and it shouldn't start anything since I'm doing a run-in anyway. So let's do Scott Hall and Scott Steiner. It's Bruiser, that's not amazing. But let's run in Blackman on Hall to get that to a level 2. I won't run in Christian just because they're already a level 4, and I'd rather get the Blackman Hall up to a level 2. We got Ella and Jackie can have a match, or I could do Jackie Luna with a run-in from Ella, but I might have 2 women's matches on this one. Let's do maybe an opener title match, and then Luna and Medusa. And I could actually put those all in one match if I have something else to do, but I don't because everybody is hurting. All right, I'm going to have The Rock call out Shane Douglas. That is going to be our next world title feud. We will have Benoit do oh wait. In 2 weeks, Douglas match against Benoit. I could do Douglas, Benoit, and Goldberg in a match next week. In that case, it wouldn't necessarily matter what role Benoit is. Role change from Benoit, another call out from Goldberg. Let's see if that works. And then we don't have anybody for the Giant. We can get a face, specialist, or cruiser. What if we just do a squash match? Giant on Eddie Pop. I'll get him for 4 weeks just in case it gets a rivalry, but I'm not anticipating it doing much. Eddie Pop's going to get squashed by the Giant. Alright, that should outdo that one just because it's a title match, and they're the same popularity. Ella's a little more popular than Eddie. Eddie Pop, I mean, he looks kind of cool. His hat looks a little too big for his head, but maybe he has a lot of hair under there, I can't see. Tornado tag is what Triple H wanted to give me a double the cost, so let's make this a tornado tag, which gives more popularity but an injury increase. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Commissioner Gold's tornado tag, so we'll do that. We'll get, we're doing a call out, so we'll get the random card next week. I'm not doing a charity, but we're really close on that. And hopefully I'll get a triple threat next week. Okay, so who's that leave resting? Christian, Gangrel's hurt. Booker T's hurt. I wanted to see how much money I saved by cutting Gangrel. $57,000. He's out for 4 weeks and not in a rivalry. He's 2-7, super angry. I'm going to release Gangrel. Goodbye. Christian, you're all alone. You're the lone member of the brood. And Booker, I still don't need to play it. I can next week, maybe, depending on if I have enough matches or not. Tornado Tag, that's a title match. We should be okay here. Power cards. There's a Get Schooled 2. That's kind of nice. That would be for Christian. He doesn't need it. This can't be used in a PLE week, so I'll save that for when I have a really good regular show, which is not this week. And I think I'm going to buy that and see, is there somebody I can use it on immediately to get them. Rock's pretty close to a 15. Giant is almost at a 15, but I don't know how much longer he'll be on the roster. Booker T is, all he has to do is step in the ring and he'll be at a 15. So I'm actually going to play it on the Rock. And he's now a 15, so we can choose a bonus class for him. Cruiser or Bruiser? I'm going to go with Bruiser. Cruiser might have actually helped my show better, but The Rock's not a Cruiser, I'm sorry. Confirm, 60,000. Can Ella Rubao get the upset over Jackie women's title? No. 3.5 stars. Did not expect that. The rivalry did not grow, but okay. That works. Rock is now in a feud for the world title. Eddie Poppin the Giant. Give me a star. 2 stars. Level 1. Okay. Well, we'll see. They might be thrown into something at the PLE. Benoit as the U.S. champ is now a heel. Medusa and Luna. Luna gets the win. 2 stars. That's a rivalry now. Goldberg did get it to a level 2. Way to go, Bill. And we got Road Dogg and X-Pac against Scott Hall and Scott Steiner. No title match, but Steve Blackman's coming in to ruin it for Scott Hall. X-Pac and Road Dogg win. 3.5 did not get the rivalry going, but still a good match. Okay, I'm alright with that show. Now we've got RVD and Nicholas Mann taking their feud over to Kevin Nash. RVD with the win. 3 stars, level 2. Josie gets that to a level 2 against the champ Danielle. Maya, and they signed Andrea Cannons, who showed up in our talent pool last week. Maya, no surprise, gets the win. Only a 1.5 stars. Beth Spartan doing more promos, this time no popularity. Disciple and Broderick in an Extreme Rules match. Disciple with the win. 3 stars, level 3. They do still have George Animal Steel of 3 popularity. Farouk and Saturn, U.S. title finally on the line. Can Farouk become a double champ? No. Saturn defends his title in a 3.5-star match. And over on ECW, the openers Cole Quinn and Lurch Evans. That should be like 2 stars. It's specialist, 1.5 stars. And now they're in a rivalry, so they're probably going to get bad booking, or poor opener, or whatever it's called. 6 ring XP for Psycho Sid. We got a fatal 4-way. If Owen Hart doesn't pull this one out, ugh. Thank you, Owen. 1 star, so they don't get a poor opener, because that one was worse. Oh boy, level 2 between those tag teams. Bobby Roode is now in ECW, calling out Paragon J. Pierce. Paragon J. Pierce picks up the win. That's 1 star. ECW is having a terrible show. Sable's getting less popular. And in the main event, we have 18 stamina Sabu risking his life against Canyon, and Canyon wins. Level 4, Sabu's hurt for 2 weeks. Sabu is always hurt, though. He always has, like, an open wound, something bandaged up. Alright, well, ECW was awful. Raw, other than their second match, was pretty good, so should be up there with Raw. 36,000 for us, over 100 grand, so that's good money. Can't believe WCW got rid of Gangrel. He's sad to be leaving. Not really sure what went wrong. Well, you were injured with 0 stamina and very angry. So, there's that. Steve Blackman came out and attacked Hall. Good show tonight. Not liking Medusa as a bad guy. Well, sorry about you. WCW pushing further ahead in the ratings war with ECW. Well, ECW is not the problem. Hall and Steiner okay as a tag team. Well, that's fine. They don't need to do that ever again. Luna's getting pushed a lot. Cool. WCW started, ended strong. Jackie defends the title. Ella, yeah, got it. Raw, just under 33,000. ECW, not even 18,000. So pulled away a bit there. We got double cost, which we can possibly use in the PLE week. We got the seasonal challenge. I think that was for the callouts. We got a Veto Star that I can't use in a PLE, so maybe I use that even this week. So now 45,000 fans up on Raw. Everybody still with 2 trophies. Oh, cool. I get a Veto Star again. It's not Douglas this time. It's Benoit, who's passed him in popularity. It's a little unfortunate because, well, Benoit was only 34 stamina, so that actually works. Except Shane Douglas wants a match with Benoit this week. Really? I had a promise to keep. Well, the good news is, whose promise was it? Was it for Shane? I'll see. Shane Douglas loves ambulance matches. It is his specialty. I don't know that I have an ambulance match unlocked. Am I going to make him mad twice? The next 2 weeks. Ambulance makes someone injured, I think. It's Casket that, like, releases someone from your roster, I think. I gotta say no. Sorry, Shane. Okay, he's back to normal level of happy now. It is unlocked? Do they not ask for things that aren't unlocked? That would be good to know. But I don't really want to do Shane and Rock in an ambulance match before the PLE. That would be bad. I guess I could do it to some no-name, but that's a lot of money to spend on something that doesn't matter. Luna is feeling unappreciated. She's pretty popular. 67's pretty good. $50,000. It's a level 1 rivalry. Sure, we've got a little bit of money. Season 1, there's no way I would do this, so there you go, Luna. Do not put Benoit in a match. I get a free to the moon card because Benoit was vetoed. Unfortunately, Shane Douglas wanted a match against Benoit, and that can't happen. And I just made him mad once, and he's the world champ, so that's not great. The good news is Rock and Douglas can have a match. If I make him for the title and he loses, he's going to be really mad. Title match for now, we'll see. Alright. Who else has enough stamina? Nobody? Everybody's below 40, except Booker almost is. That's rough. We can do Medusa Luna, I think, here. 39 and 37. Hopefully it won't be a terrible injury. I don't know where that will go. Road Dogg doesn't have anything. We still need a tag feud. So we could do Scott and the Giant. Giant and Scott can both get hurt. There's nobody for Road Dogg to feud with. I could sign somebody. A heel, bruiser, or specialist. I guess I could do X-Pac and Christian one time before that gets stale. What are their specialties? Falls Count Anywhere, Extreme Rules. Let's do tables just because X-Pac is low on stamina. Jackie's 32, Giant's 33. If I don't book Giant, I can try the tag team call-out again. Or at least doing another call-out from Goldberg on Benoit. And Blackman and Hall can go. Let's do Blackman and Hall. And then try a tag team call out of Steiner and Giant again on X-Pac and Road Dogg. And then maybe a call out. Is Ella any good? She's a 1. But I want Jackie to get stamina. Charity promos was one of my challenges, right? Yeah, so let's get Road Dogg on a charity promo. You're gonna watch X-Pac and Christian? Tables match? Yeah, I think tables usually go pretty fast. Don't want this show to last forever, or this stream, but hey, if you want to watch something, why not? I could, what was the... Should upgrade the backstage crew. That gets me No Holds Barred. I can't get that yet. That gets me a special guest referee, which I don't know if I'll ever use. I haven't seen a demand for it from anybody. I've never seen Triple H ask for it, so I guess it can increase feuds, but yeah, the crew would be the next thing I would get. I actually have a casket match. I didn't realize that. But I kind of want to save. I'll get more assets next week. Kind of want to get this one because it gets more fans. Doesn't unlock a match, though. It's unfortunate. Is it only level 4s that get matches? Yeah. Everything after level 4 is just bonuses and quality and cost and stuff. Alright, I am going to play my Veto Star so that it goes next week on Raw. And that's for next week. Nobody I want to send to the Hell Spa. I don't think this show's good enough to use my network special. Don't need that yet. Do I want to go ahead and bring Booker T back? Because he's at 3 weeks, so it would bring him back to healthy. So if I don't, it's kind of a waste. That might actually go back down to a level 2 because I've not done anything with them. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring Booker T back. I don't know if he'll be happier. He's still not on the show, but cool. I think I'm going to leave that a title match. So Shane's going to be mad, but hopefully it won't matter too much. Did I look at the other power cards? Fixed match. I already have one of those. Bad publicity. Ooh, I could steal fans. I kind of want to do that. Raw puts together really good PLEs. Prevent a talent from being fired in a casket match. $66,000 for 5% of their fans. If they get 100,000, that's 5,000 fans. That's not a good deal. Okay, maybe not. Alright, book show. We're up first. You want to watch X-Pac and Christian? Let's watch X-Pac and Christian in a tables match, level 4 rivalry. Maybe that'll be the rule. If I do a level 4 rivalry on a normal show, we can spectate it. I can't get over that this is not Nitro. It's just WCW. Make some noise. X-Pac. We'll just... Can't hear anything but wait for him to come out. Just to see him up close, because we don't really get to see him. There he is. There he is with WCW Tag Team title. I want to see what the... Okay, so they do use the Nitro nameplate, but not the arena. Interesting. Alright, I have no idea what entrance Christian has. I guess it could be his... I think his default, like, later in career Christian entrance is on the game. We got the Attitude Era. Most of the Christians out there that are good ones are like today's Christians, so if you know of a better one out there that I can take a look at, let me know. Happy to switch out some of these guys. It's not terrible. Especially from a distance. X-Pac goes straight for the Hurricane Rana. These guys were I think they had matches for like the light heavyweight title. I mean, oh my god. Just try to moonsault. It might have kicked Christian in the face, but yeah, I think they either light heavyweight or European title, they had some matches, I'm sure. X-Pac out of the ring. They're already near the table. Will they bring it into play already? Nope. X-Pac back in the ring. And, alright. Ooh, big drop kick. Christian's got a sleeper on in a tables match. Big jawbreaker from X-Pac. And back outside the ring. Oh, the table did not break. It just collapsed. That would have been a really funny way to end the match. Is X-Pac going to get his own table? Yeah, the one out there wasn't good enough, I guess. Is Christian going to get that one? Oh, yeah. Somebody going to throw a table? Let's have a table. Oh, Christian got it first. And then he just throws it down to pick it up again. And X-Pac kicks it. Kind of weird animation into the barricade. Back in the ring. Are we getting another table out? I bet we are. No. I lost that bet. Christian, big swinging neck breaker. Now picks up the table. X-Pac just morphed through the table on its edge. It's now standing on its edge, which is hilarious. Oh, it went through him again. Alright, so there's some interesting physics when it comes to the table and people's bodies. X-Pac finally gets a table in the ring. Christian's going to go get the other one and get Hurricane Rana'd. Into the steps goes Christian. And X-Pac collapses. Alright, will we get a table set up in the ring here? Yes. No, we won't. X-Pac ruined it by simply stepping foot in the ring. Big smash from X-Pac. You just block the chop. X-Pac not yet with the signature. It'd be cool to see a Bronco Buster in this one. Finally, the table is set up in the ring. X-Pac going up top. Getting Christian to stand. Ooh, big spin kick. Now X-Pac's getting another table out. We'll get 2 in the ring here. X-Pac flips over the ropes, lands on his butt, and gets kicked in the face. That was pretty cool. X-Pac's, ooh, big spine buster from Christian. X-Pac's depth perception seems to be off. Well, first with the moonsault, and then with that flip over the ropes. Christian with a bit of a comeback here. Are there not enough tables out? Oh, he's got a cane now. Right in the head. X-Pac takes it. And Christian is busted open, I guess in the back of the head. Oh, it says it's top of the forehead. Christian bangs him into the barricade. Now X-Pac's bleeding. It is a bloody, bloody match. There has been not much interest in actually putting people through a table yet. We have 2 tables in the ring, another one over by the announcers, and there's a 4th one, right? It's still on this side of the ring. And we see another Impaler DDT, this time from Christian. I'm assuming that was his signature. He is putting X-Pac in the ring so the table can fall down, of course. We'll get one set up, I'm sure. Yep. Putting it in the corner. Maybe we'll see like a spear through the table. Ooh, we got 2 tables up. Christian. Ooh, X-Pac. Can he take advantage? He almost has a finisher. Christian is rolling to the ropes, where he gets whacked with a table. X-Pac. Now he has a finisher, and he knocked over the table. X Factor, not really on the table. So he did not use his finisher for the table, but he could have stunned him enough. Now we're going to taunt. He almost has a signature. Which one is he going to choose? Oh no! Christian! Is it a power bomb? Christian with a power bomb to X-Pac through the table. And he is your winner. Mad about his partner Gangrel getting fired last week. Only a 3-star match. Wow. And a level 4 rivalry. Rough. Okay. Goldberg Benoit. 3 for 3 on callouts from Goldberg on Benoit. That's cool. Medusa and Luna. Hopefully no injuries here. 2.5 star. No injuries, but also no rivalry increase. Road Dogg gets his 5,000 fans. Blackman and Hall. Hopefully no injury to Hall. 3.5 stars, level 2. Okay. And this did work now, level 1 rivalry. We'll have to see if Scott Steiner and Giant are any good as a tag team. And for the world title, Shane Douglas and The Rock in the main event. The Rock is your champ. in a 4-star match, level 2 now. Wow. Shane Douglas is going to be so mad. ECW Sable and Donna all the time. All the time. Donna gets a win. 3 stars. That is so stale. Paragon, Jay Pierce calls out Bobby Roode. That's level 2. We've got now a tag team. Bobby Roode's, well, he's actually less popular than Lurch Evans, so this could be a good one. Bobby and Kombucha? I'm just going to say it both ways. Level 1 rivalry now. Regal gets 2 popularity. Val Venus and Disco, who I think have a rivalry still. It's a tables match. Disco wins, 2.5 stars. Joel Wheeler gets more fans than Road Dogg did. And then Owen and Cole against Evolution. Evolution wins. 3.5 star, that's a level 3 now. And on Raw, Kevin Nash and Hardcore Holly, it is a tables match, so it could be okay. 2.5 stars, we'll say. 2, okay. Self-promo from Nicholas Mann gets nothing. Maya and Andrea. Maya gets another win. 2 stars, level 1. Beth Spartan, all she does is self-promos. That time she gets 2 popularity. Alex Wright and Broderick, even though Broderick and Disciple are in a rivalry. Alex gets a win. 2 stars. RVD gets that to a level 3, and no title on the line, but Danielle and Josie Jane going at it again. Danielle wins, level 3, 2.5 stars. Alright. Best show provided by WCW. For 42,000 fans. For also a lot of money. 140,000. Cool. Hall got himself disqualified, evidently. X-Pac learned about consequences. Shouldn't have tried that beatdown on Christian. Good show tonight. Rock put on an awesome match. Showed Douglas who's boss. Medusa's going to get run into the ground carrying WCW each week. Definitely earned a break. Blackman gets payback on Hall. No love lost between Hall and Blackman. I like what Dog did in that promo. Good to see WCW back in that cause. Goldberg calling out Benoit in a good promo. Nice. And holy crap, Christian finally won a match. We saw it. We saw it happen. 42 for ECW and only 22 from Raw. They had a lot of local talent. We got our To the Moon card handed to us because of Benoit being off limits and being what Triple H wanted. Alright, final week before the PLE. We are now 65,000 fans ahead of Raw. ECW is still well behind. Medusa, because I messed up her contract in the very beginning, will for sure extend her. We'll just 46 for 5, or sorry, she wants 67 for 5. We'll just go with that. Shane Douglas is extra mad now. That's unfortunate. I could play a fixed match on him and make him a champ. Maybe a win would help. Chris Benoit wants to go against Road Dogg and Eddie Pop to show his superior skills. That's pretty random there, Chris. Last Man Standing gets us a Get Schooled 3. I think, do I use this next week? Or for next week? My fear is that it'll get wasted. We can double the cost of Raw's matches. Let's go ahead and sabotage them. Or To the Moon would be good for Booker T since he's been out of action for a while. But I might save that for after trading. Alright, who has enough stamina to go? Ella and Jackie do. Maybe a title match. We'll see. We can do the tag match between... Oh, Xbox 28. Never mind. That's not who I wanted to click. Where'd he go? Steiner and Booker. Giants 39. Benoit wants a a match against Road Dogg and Eddie Pop. Well, we can do a fatal four-way or a run-in from Goldberg. Benoit. I don't want to make it a title match because I don't want Road Dogg or Eddie Pop possibly winning. That would do nothing. I would need a run-in from Goldberg or a run-in from Giant, actually. Or we just put Goldberg in the match. We just put Goldberg in the match. Shane and not The Rock. Oh, Blackman and Hall could go again. We need to make sure Shane's on the show. So at least have a call out. Try to get that to a level 3. Because then if they have their match and Rock, maybe I would just do a fixed match on The Rock to keep the title. Because if they get hurt, it's not the end of the world. Alright, main event-wise, I don't really have a clear-cut main event. If this was a title match, I'd say this one. I guess Road Dogg's super popular, so... And so is Goldberg. It is 3 faces and a heel. That's not ideal. I think I'm going to do a run-in instead. Interference, Goldberg on Benoit. Sure. Okay, they're pretty popular, more so than they are, but that's a level 3. Probably can make this a title match again, and probably do a fatal 4-way next week. And that leaves Christian to do charity. We could actually try a double call out. Yeah. Let's try a call out to get that to possibly a level 4. Or if Douglas's doesn't work, at least get it to a level 3. Last man standing. That is very low stamina quality, so we can do that. You can't do a triple threat last man standing, right? No. One of these, I think... We'll do it in this one. Last man standing title match should get a good rating. I thought about making it this one and then making it the main event, but Booker T's popularity's gone way down. Alright, show logistics. Do I get the stadium? I think I get the effects to get the 4,000 fans. Let's do that. I know that took a lot of money, but hopefully that'll be fine. Power card wise, double show, logistic bonus this week, no thanks. Best defense power card. I might just save that for WrestleMania. We'll see. Fixed match, no. Health spa. We could use it on X-Pac. I kind of want to keep it because I'm going to have a lot of people hurt after this PLE. Pre-match physio, who can possibly get hurt? Scott Hall. Not too worried about that. And yeah, I think that's our show. That main event is looking rough. We're going to make it a tables match. Benoit's stamina is not great, but last woman standing for the women's title. Jackie defends it. Only 3 stars, but it's level 2. That did not work, so I hope the next one does. Finally, Booker T is back to lose to Scott Steiner. 3.5 stars. So I had a poor opener because Ella has no popularity or ring XP. Christian had a terrible promo. We just paid $12,000 for 750 fans. This is a rough show. Scott Hall picks up the win. Level 3, that's also 3.5 stars. Hopefully, I don't know if main event will be. We'll see. That did get us to a level 3, so that can be done. At the PLE, Goldberg's running in on Benoit. Road Dogg gets the win. We did get that to a level 4. So we got a poor opener. What's it going to be called? Bad booking? My mid-cards were both 3.5. And my opener and main event were 3. That's the first time I think I've ever done that. Tag team. We got Shawn Michaels tagging with George the Animal Steele now. Alex Wright and the Disciple get the win. Interesting. Maya gets 1 popularity. Hardcore Holly and Broderick. Again, they're in different rivalries, so I don't know what's happening there. 2 stars. I guess they could have injuries. Or promises. They have promises to keep too. The talents. Precious Silver, with her 100 stamina, is in a normal match with Tamara. And Tamara wins, but it was not for the title. 3-star match. Josie Jane gets some popularity. And a fatal 4-way for the U.S. title. I think Saturn and Bulldog are still in a rivalry. RVD's been winning some matches, but Wrath... Okay, Saturn just proving that he's one of the best U.S. champs of all time. A 3-star match. ECW, Undertaker and Chavo in a tables match. Undertaker has 100 stamina. Huh. I feel like he's been in quite a few matches. 3 stars. Bobby Roode gets them 5,000 fans. Val Venus and Disco, both below 40 stamina. 3-star match, and Disco is hurt for 2 weeks. Joel Wheeler, 2 popularity. Eddie and Triple H. Triple H has 24 stamina. That's a level 2, 3.5 star. The tag call-out gets it to a level 2 with that randomness. And in the main event for the 19th time is Donna Matrix and Sable. Donna Matrix winning more recently than before. I'm going to look to see if that show's stale. Poor finale. Well, it could have said poor opening too, so it should just say bad booking, but yeah, I've never done that before. Kind of the reverse of what you're supposed to do. It is stale. Like, if there was no limit to levels of rivalry, I think they'd be at like level 13. Be the greatest rivalry of all time. 33,000 fans. We did get $100,000 back. You see Goldberg jump Benoit. Blackman learns about consequences. Eddie Pop came so close before Road Dogg secured the victory. Maybe Road Dogg deserves to be thrown in that U.S. title match. We'll see. We might need him for a promo. No one could accuse WCW of repetitive matches. So sorry to the fans, such a one-sided match against Ella. I wish she was better too. And Ella says, not my greatest fight. Have to hand it to Jackie. Really like the match between Hall and Blackman. Jackie has to be satisfied, destroying Ella. Rock says, you talk a good game, but my fists are going to do the talking, and I already miss when Benoit was a good guy. That's saying something. 38,000 for Raw. 32 for ECW. So all kind of in the same ballpark. We got the Get Schooled 3 and the Homecoming. Is this a random card? Was that for... That was for the charity. My random card is a homecoming. Just in time for the PLE. That's awesome. We don't have that much money, though. And we are still 60,000 fans ahead. Okay, Ella, you are only in a level 2. I might just extend you. $9,000. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna get some of these other things out of the way. Yeah, I know, I was bad. Vince McMahon. What was that thing you just pulled? Gotta get dirty if you want to win. I think you know that best. Benoit is not happy because he didn't win, but he would have been mad if he didn't get it. Alright, Eddie Pop, we will let him go. Did get him up to 24 popularity. Good job, Eddie. Scott Hall is in a level 3 with 1 week remaining. Stamina's low, so maybe we'll give him 5 weeks and then see if we want to keep him or trade him. Could also use the homecoming on him. Ooh. Who else is on a contract? Steiner. Medusa. I could use the homecoming on Steiner or Hall to extend them for free. But neither are going to have great stamina and could be good trade bait. 116,000. I definitely don't have that. And really, his rivalry will be done. So I'm going to let him go. Because he and Blackman will end their feud. So, and he's 32 stamina. So sorry, Scott. Steiner, on the other hand, is in 2 feuds. 1 will end. But the tag feud can continue. $85, so it is less than Hall. He's smiling, so I'm hoping he'll take 59. Yes, he's not as happy, but he took it. X-Pac feels like he might have the flu. I guess we could end his feud with Christian next week. Maybe a steel cage match. I wonder what would happen if I made him power through. I wonder if somebody else gets sick and has to be out. I don't really want to find out, so. Oh, X-Pac. I know a guy for least available bruiser in a match. I have no outstanding promises. We're going to go ahead and get the Fastlane upgrade there. I have a perk for Booker T. Bruiser or Specialist? I think I'll go Specialist. Alright, in the main event is Shane Douglas and The Rock for the title. In the opener is probably Benoit and Goldberg for the title. We're going to have so many people below stamina. Scott and Booker T can go. They might be thrown into one of the other title matches. We'll see. We can do Jackie and Ella. Jackie's 28. None of my lady feuds are going to be done. Okay, Blackman and Hall is one. And then do I just do Fatal 4-Way with... I think I do Fatal 4-Way. That's one of my challenges anyway. So let's go with Luna, Medusa, Ella, Jackie, title. That's probably going to be the middle match. I think that's the right order. And that leaves Eddie, Giant, Christian, and Road Dogg to do promos. So that is 4 people, and I have 4 slots, so I won't slide anybody else in. I could sign somebody and use my homecoming. I'm going to wait till I have more money. Who would I throw in? Road Dogg could be thrown in since he just won that match. My best promo is Road Dogg, which he did not do well on the charity before. How am I doing here? Role changes I need, triple threats, commissioner challenges, tag team callouts, 600 grand, Hell in a Cell. We might be able to do one, Fatal 4-Way. I'm not really that close on any of these. This one's probably going to be the next one I get. Is there anybody role change I could just go ahead and do? No. What if we just role change Eddie Pop and that counts as one? It's kind of a waste of 10 grand or whatever it is. Yeah, so maybe not. Let's do a self promo from Giant. We'll do, maybe make some money with Christian. And Eddie Pop, same thing. Alright, so it's a pretty cheap show, but I've not done match type on anything. TLC and Iron Man. Benoit and Goldberg. That actually is a cool Iron Man. Let's do that. Ambulance and Steel Cage. Well, Shane was wanting an ambulance match before. I don't really want to hurt Douglas. Steel Cage gets me extra fans. What's the PLE? The PLE bonus is Extreme Rules. Let's do that. I'll say Rock is beating Shane at his own game. Ladies, Tornado Attack, No Holds Barred, TLC. That could be TLC, maybe. This is becoming expensive. Falls Count Anywhere submission. That doesn't need to be anything. We could make something Hell in a Cell, though. Because that's one of the... Let's make this Hell in a Cell instead. Hopefully Rock doesn't get hurt. Spectate the opener. Well, I'm definitely not spectating an Iron Man match because that could take very long. Hell in a Cell, maybe. Oh, we already watched The Rock and won. We are not going to have anybody with stamina. Christian is going to be the only person that can have a match next week. So I think I'm going to be doing a lot of trades and signings after this show. Beginner's luck. That will all show just... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this week. Why not? That... I'll wait till I sign some more people. Do I do a fixed match on The Rock and be ready to trade Douglas? I think the answer is yes. Rock wins, which actually means we can't spectate that one. To the moon. I don't want to use that yet. Get schooled. Again, I kind of want to see who's on my roster before I commit to that. Alright, I think that's the show. What if we make... No, let's just leave it. Alright. The ECW title's on the line. Ric Flair defending against Kanyon and Sabu. Kanyon is your ECW champ. Sabu's hurt. He was already hurt, I thought, but he's hurt again. 4-star match. Psycho Sid gets more popular. Tag team rivalry going on here. With a random run-in from Regal, which keeps the tag rivalry from growing, but now we have a Regal and Jerry Sweat rivalry started. Joel Wheeler calls out Owen for a level 2. The tag titles are on the line from Triple H and Val Venus. So Triple H has stopped tagging with Ric Flair now against Cole and Owen Hart. 2.5 stars. Triple H is hurt for 2 weeks, but Owen and Cole Quinn are your tag champs. Undertaker gets them 5,000 fans. Paragon J. Pierce going for the TV title against Mike Awesome. Mike Awesome probably had a couple power bombs in that one. 2.5 stars. Eddie, nothing happening with that one. And in a normal match, Sable and Donna will finally end their rivalry. Donna wins. 4.5 stars. I hope so. They also have an Iron Man opener. Tamara and Precious Silver not... Oh, Precious Silver's not the champ anymore. It's Danielle, that's right. So tag titles are not going on. Tamara gets the win. 3.5 stars. Rivalry done. Hardcore Holly gets to a level 3 with Farouk. Andrea and Maya. Maya gets another win. 2 stars. Bulldogs calling out Wrath to get that to a level 2. Can Danielle Wallace keep her women's title against Josie Jane, Beth Spartan, and her biggest competition, China? China is the women's champ again over on Raw, 3 stars. And Danielle and Josie end their rivalry. Disciple gets 5 ring XP. The U.S. title is on the line in a triple threat. All 3 guys have rivalries with different people. Interesting. I think Saturn's going to pull this one out. Yep. Saturn 3-star match. Kevin Nash goes up 2 popularity. And your tag champs, Alex Wright and Farouk, will defend them. Rematch from Conan and Shawn Michaels in a backstage brawl. Oh, I didn't even notice that last triple threat match was a Hell in a Cell. Backstage brawl here. Farouk and Alex Wright. 4.5 stars. Alex Wright's hurt for 5 weeks, but that rivalry is now done. And over on WCW, an Iron Man match between Chris Benoit and Goldberg for the U.S. title. Goldberg is your U.S. champion in a 5-star match. Benoit's hurt for 3 weeks. I'll take it. Road Dogg gets his 5,000 fans. Steve Blackman, Scott Hall. I think they're in a level 3. Scott Hall gets the victory, and now he leaves the show. So a 4-star match. Thanks for your time, Scott. Christian loses 8 popularity, but gets us 8.5 grand. We got a TLC Fatal 4-Way. Could watch this one. What do you think? This is already a long episode, but if you don't want to watch stuff, you can fast forward through later, right? So let's go spectate the ladies. The nice thing is about a ladder match is as long as they tug on the belt every now and then, um, the next person who grabs it already has that kind of progression. Those bars are green or however you want to call it. All right, we are at Fastlane with the cool Indy cars. Actually went to Fastlane last year when it was here in Indianapolis. There's Luna. Really like that Luna. Fastlane is where Carlito made his return. Medusa coming out. I think that's a pretty good looking Medusa. Now we get Ella. I have no idea. Okay, so it looks like a cape. I guess I really don't know what that is. But Ella Rubao, first time I've seen her outside of just the render. And your champ. Although she won't come out with the title because it's hanging above the ring, we have Jacqueline. All right. Well, the interesting thing is about spectating is I feel like it's a little more up in the air about who wins. I feel like Ella has like just as good a chance as anyone else. So we'll see. It's like 20 minutes and we don't seem close to a winner. I'll probably have to simulate to the end. But Jackie and Luna, they had I think a real life dispute at some point. We already got a ladder and a table being put in the ring. Oh, I don't know what just happened. There's a collision. Ella with a big German suplex on Medusa. Jackie's taking it to Luna. Oof. Ella gets whacked on the back of the head by the table. Ooh. Medusa was trying to put Ella through the table. That gets a big European uppercut. Jackie's so short that her little head scissor, it's like the bottom of her feet were on Luna's face. Big backbreaker from Ella. Maybe getting some more hardware. Nope. Running around to get drop kicked by Medusa. Jackie and Luna just looking at each other. Maybe coming up with a plan. And, okay, they're unfroze. Luna on the table. Can Jackie put her through it? It looks like yes. Big flapjack, I think. Luna pops right back up. I guess she had a payback for that. The ladder's just standing straight up. Luna annihilates Jackie with a chair. Big DDT from Ella on Medusa. Jackie gets hit again with a chair. Ella says, no more of that. And not sure what she's doing. A little takedown. Medusa's like, screw this, I'm gonna try to win. There's a belt above the ring. I'm gonna go see if I can get it. See if Ella, gets it. So hopefully she gets at least, okay, we got one. Will she get two? Yes, okay. So that gives me hope that this match will not go forever. She almost got a third one. Ooh, Luna pulls down Medusa. So not quite halfway in pulling down the strap. Jackie is climbing. The belt just morphed over there. I don't mind that though, because in previous games it's like if you didn't have it perfectly centered, you were screwed. And there's lots of times, as in right now, there's lots of things like in the way whether it be tables or other ladders or bodies. Like, you can't set up the ladder very well. Oh, Medusa. You stay down, Ella. So yeah, it's a bad animation though, seeing the belt like zoom over to where she is. Okay, so now we're over halfway. Medusa is pulled. Oh, 4. Whoever gets up there next, if Ella can knock off Medusa, she does. Luna's busy. Oh. Ella tumbles down, probably breaks a vertebra on the bar of the table. I think Ella was going after Luna, but caught Jackie with a neck breaker. Medusa's been the only one to even touch the belt. We'll see if she pulls through. We do have a table, a ladder, and a chair in the ring. That's perfect for this match. A big, like, flatliner from Luna. Ella's stuck. Oh, Lord. Big bulldog onto the table from Jackie. And she misses. Going for a pump handle. Pump handle slant. Oh, drop. Medusa just, like, collapsed. Luna just drops the tape or the ladder on Medusa with a big springboard back elbow. Ella going for a submission. This is her finisher. Jackie with the DDT. And if she hits Luna, she's not looking at Luna. She just drops the ladder again. Sidewalk slam. Ooh, got a spinning roundhouse from Medusa. And a big splash from Luna onto Jackie. Fortunately, there's not a ladder in the ring. The animation showed Medusa pick up the ladder, but she didn't, and still got Ella stunned. Now we'll have 2 ladders in the ring. Luna avoids Medusa. Whoever can get up there next. Big axe kick from Luna. Jackie's a little slow getting up there. Ella knocks off. Can she get there in time? She does not. Jackie retains her women's championship. Her stamina is awful. She might be injured, but she's still the champ. And very sweaty. Very, very sweaty. In a 4-star match, Jackie is hurt, unfortunately. She's the only one? 4 weeks. And no rivalry was included there because everybody was level 1 or 2. Giant goes up 2 popularity. Booker T and Scott Steiner. Big Papa Pump. In another 4-star match. That rivalry's finally done. Eddie Pop got us $1,000 and lost all the popularity we got him. And now we know The Rock's going to win. Hell in a Cell. Can it be 5 stars? That'd be cool. At least 4.5. 5-star match. Beautiful. We got 2 5 stars, and then everything in the middle was 4 stars. WCW owns the PLE week. 125 grand for ECW. 137 for Raw. So we're going to be like 180? 160. Okay. Only 113,000. Hopefully trading will help. We're halfway through. WCW's killing it. Walking wounded out there tonight. Jackie picked up an injury and pretty sure Benoit did. Yep. One of them's a champion. Rock vs. Douglas ended with a bang. What a rivalry. Phenomenal show. Giant took all airtime, yammering away on the mic. Giant doing good work on the mic. Never seen The Rock so dominant before. When was the last time he lost a fight? Vachon gone. Medusa gone. I'm still standing here as queen of WCW. Well, you're evidently injured. Jacqueline's perfect for TLC matches. Oh, I forgot about that. That is her specialty as well. Born Sell promo by Christian, and WCW was better than last week. Again, yes, makes sense. I know a guy for doing Triple H's goal. Alright, well, even though we still seem a little bit far away from the first GM trophy here, nobody else has got it either. And we're now 85,000 fans above Raw, who are 200 plus thousand in front of ECW. We get to trade first, and I like to not trade people in rivalries, especially level 4 rivalries. Nor do I like to trade champions, who are all down here at the bottom. Rock has 3 stamina, Goldberg has 6, and Jackie's is at 0. Medusa and Luna do have a level 1 rivalry. That's not a huge deal. We could trade them. Shane Douglas for sure is getting traded because he's very mad. So 128. And then Blackman, potentially. 2 fighters. So we need a new contender for Goldberg and The Rock. We could do Booker T and The Rock if we switch, or we could do Booker T and Goldberg if we switch Booker T to a heel. We could also do Scott Steiner and The Rock. Let's try these two. That's 276 total. It'd be kind of nice if there was like a little total somewhere that showed the total trade value so you don't have to do the math. But heel would be preferred because both of my champs are faces. Nash we could bring back, and he could go after Rock after turning him heel. So then we can have Nash and Booker T both change, and that actually get us closer to the commissioner goal, which I still am not positive I will be getting. Or not commissioner goal, season goal. Psycho Sid can become a fighter, turn him heel, and go against Goldberg. I like that. He has a little more stamina. And then maybe we just, with the extra money, sign somebody to go against Rock, or we stick with Booker T. We're definitely going to need to sign some people to have matches this week, though. I think trading Luna and Medusa might be in our best interest. But let's do this one first. So I said 276, so that's 136. Let's try for 130. 130. Because Psycho Sid has a better ring XP. Beautiful. Cool. So X-Pac Christian can be the main event this week. Steel cage. Sid's gonna do a role change. We could actually do Road Dogg and Big Papa Pump as a rivalry. So that's 2 matches. And that's it. We need somebody for the Giant. A face specialist. Let's trade Medusa and Luna. Preferably to two different places, actually, because then they can't pick up the rivalry. A face specialist or cruiser. Chavo's in a level 4, so that's probably not happening. Although, what if I overpay with Luna? Shawn Michaels' stamina is really low. Maybe I just get money and sign people. Let's do that. So let's send Luna to Raw for... Is there anybody super cheap? We could get Beth just to have some women on the roster. Let's try to get Beth. Sure. She's 87 stamina. So it's 9,000. So say 110. Actually, she's level 13. I might be able to get 115. No? I'll say. Whoops. Let's do 110 then. Really? $103. Thank you, Vince. Enjoy Luna, and then we will trade Medusa probably to ECW. Or we can do... yeah. And that'll get us close to that 600,000 mark too. So let's do Medusa to ECW, because there's nobody else I want to trade, I don't think. Booker T, I guess technically I could. Let's trade Medusa over here. Do they have anybody that I want? No. I'm just going to trade her for 30. Wow, I just do 37. I'll do 36. Actually, I only have one trade attempt, so I'm going to make sure he takes it with 35,000. Nickel. Go against Goldberg. He's also 18 stamina. I'm going to say no. Maybe he'll increase it. ECW wants all my money for Joel Wheeler and Psychosis. No thanks. And wants a little less money for the same. No thanks. All right, so I'm going to try to spend as little money as possible in this week, because I want to get to that 600,000, and this is the closest I've been. I feel like I'm the fall guy every week, so Booker T wants a win. So there we go. Maybe I signed somebody local for Booker T to beat up on. Giant wants some matches. Well, it can't be against X-Pac and Road Dogg. Or it can. It can? Yeah, I could do the tag match. But no, I'm doing X-Pac and Christian, that's right. Okay, well, we'll probably get you a squash match as well. This will be a pretty terrible show, probably. And he's super happy now. And those are my only 2 promises? Cool. Get a blinded if I do not book my most popular bruiser. I don't know if I'm going to roll change 8 people in 9 shows, but we'll see. 7 triple threats. I think we'll get this one, and then if we get the 600,000, we're good. And that, if I can hold off on spending any money this week, we'll definitely do that. That one's possible. That one probably not at this point. That one probably not. So there's 3 that we have a chance with, at least, to only need 2 of them. And we only have 13 superstars. So definitely going to need to sign somebody for Giant to squash and somebody for Booker T to win against, and then we'll start some stuff next week. So that'll be 2 matches. X-Pac Christian will be 1 match, and then I said maybe Steiner Road Dogg. There's 4 matches. And then we'll do a roll change from Sid. We have to do a roll and class change from Sid. If we just do a roll change, he can go against The Rock. And same with Booker T. So I think both of them are turning heel. We'll put Sid on The Rock and Booker T on Goldberg. That works. That works. Benoit, I don't know if he's going to be able to do anything until we get an injury rehab. So, all right, that's where we'll stop. Might get on and do another one tonight, and then save WrestleMania. My idea is, assuming season 2 will be the last of this challenge, is maybe I'll do a spectate on the entire WrestleMania card at the end. That might be its own episode, but it could be fun to see how all these rivalries pay off. So let me know if that's something you'd be into watching, either live or you can, watch it later. But as usual, thanks for the ideas, and yeah, like the interaction. So till next time, Shoe Shack Redemption's out.